Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new here. So today is tackling my high-end palettes, but there isn't that much. There's these, so we're just going to clean them up, and then there's a couple of ones back there. So it's going to be a much shorter video than the other two videos. I know they were incredibly long, sorry about that. I've got eyeshadow palettes here, but these will get done when I do eyeshadow palettes. So let's start then. Let's get my sprays. So I've got the antibacterial cleaner, and I've also got the glass cleaner for the mirrors, and I've got two different like cleaning cloths. Because you've seen what's in the drawer, I'm just going to bring you a tiny bit closer so I can. In fact, I think I'm better just taking this out and bringing you to the vanity. That's the best way for me to show you, because you've actually seen inside the drawer. Oh, that's a better angle. I'm sure that's a better angle for you guys as well. Let's zoom out a second. Zoom in a little bit. Okay, so like I said, we're just going to clean these up. I'm sure they need it. A lot of them are old, apart from this one. This one's brand new. I won this in a giveaway, and I'm going to put this in my 750 subscribers giveaway when we get that, along with a few other goodies. I can't believe I'm just saying 750, because it seems like only yesterday we was doing the 500 subscriber giveaway. But anyway, let's get into this. So we're going to start off with Charlotte Tilbury. Let's get the antibacterial out first. You can't even see, can you? I did all my others about, when I'm filming this is the 24th of June, but I did all my others at least a good 2-3 weeks ago. My Clean With Me vanity's just gone up, and then the other one's going up today. Right, so now I'm going to go in with the glass spray for the mirror. And I was looking for one more of these towels, well, cloths, but I couldn't find one, so I'm just going to use my makeup eraser. It is clean, but it's obviously stained. Look how nice that's come up though, guys. That has come up a treat. Right, so that's that one. Just put them to one side. Now we're doing Becca, Chloe and Malika. This one is Chloe's, I think. No, it's Malika's. So we'll put some more glass cleaner on, because I didn't put enough. Because like the front of these are made of glass, we'll clean it with glass first. Wow. Don't forget that. Right, then we're going with antibacterial. Isn't that pretty, guys? It's so stinking pretty, especially this shade here. Got eyeshadow on my finger. So those are the two blushes, that one and that one. Don't mind that. That's an eyeshadow I was swatching earlier. The bronzer is really, really pretty too. And then the highlighter. Not even that dark for me, considering it's Malika's. Right, glass spray on the mirror. Got to admit though, guys, I do love Becca products. I think it might be better sitting forward just a touch. And this one's Chloe's. The reason I've got both is because they don't make it known really whose is whose, especially not on the outer packaging, which I don't have anymore. And then Made with Love by is so tiny. It's just here. That one says made with love by Chloe, and the other one said Malika. It's so tiny, guys. I thought this one was Malika's, so I bought the silver one first, got it home, and then thought, oh, those shades are really, really dark. Looked on the back and it said Malika, and I just thought, well, I can use the blushes on it anyway, and probably the bronzer at a push, so I'll just keep it. And then I saw this a week later and I just thought, I have to have it. FOMO is real, isn't it, guys? They weren't that cheap. They were £25 each, but I think there was much more than that originally. I don't know how much they sold for. It would have been about £40–50. And again, these radiant blushes are super nice. Super nice. Then you've got the bronzer and the highlight. So yeah, it's really, really pretty. I see a lot of people declutter them, and I'm like, what? Why are you decluttering it? It's iconic, especially now that Becca have gone out of business. Right, I need some more spray on this. The bronze is really hard to get off. Oh, it's come up so nice. Let's just go over the mirrored part again. Right, then there's another Becca product here. I've also got some face palettes in my Shop My Stash, so we'll have to do them as well. Right, so this one's not mirrored, so I'll just go over with the antibacterial cloth. And then take that out a sec. Oh, and that's what that one looks like. This one's beautiful as well. That shade there, Rose Spritz, is my favourite blush in here. Don't use it often enough. Let's do a swatch of that. Look at that, guys. Ignore that one, but look at that. Let's take both of them off. It's currently Saturday as I'm filming this. I thought I would do it early because the kids will be out and about soon and making the noise that they make, so don't want to get disturbed by them. It's already doing my back in. Right, I think I'm going to stand up. This just seems to be making a mess and taking forever. Probably because I was sat down before. Right guys, so we're fully charged. I've just done what I can with this Becca and Jaclyn Hill blusher highlighter combo. It's got smears on it. Every time like I was cleaning it, it just seemed to get worse, so I gave up in the end. That's good enough for me, I feel like. Looks new. So we've not really got many, so I'll just do this, then we'll stop. And I think what I'm going to do is put in this video, what would you like to see next? Would you like me to, because there's going to be different parts of the eyeshadow palette collection because I've got so much. I've got high end, I've got Colourpop, and I've got Drugstore. So just leave me a comment which ones you would like to see next, and I'll go with the majority. I feel like you're going to choose high end because a lot of you guys like to see high end makeup. So I'll wait for the it's not even going to be a vote, it's just going to be you guys leaving me a comment. So yeah, please do so. Oh, I need to put that. I like to keep hold of this, quite fancy, and it's got all the shades on. It does need a wipe though, so let's do that. Okay, so that's that one done. Next we're moving over to the Sugar Peach, the Too Faced Sugar Peach. Very, very pretty. This was a present off my mum. Oops. We'll do the mirror last. I need to pull this out for summer. It's not had much use at all. And you can use it as eyeshadows as well. Now this is kind of an orange blush, so I'm really into orange blush at the moment, so I need to pull it out. Where's the cloth for the mirror? You know, I'm seeing less and less people talk about Too Faced these days. What are you guys' thoughts on it? I mean, I still like a lot of my Too Faced products that I've got. I still really like the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, which I need to use. Because oh my gosh, that's such a beautiful palette. Again, this one's smearing. I don't know if it's the cloth that I'm using, you know, because it seems to be okay with the other cloth. Let's try the other side of the cloth that I've been using, the microfiber one, because it's probably, I'm using antibacterial, that's not going to help its cause. Right, that'll do. That's looking pretty. Let's put the piece of paper back in. Right, now we'll go in with Huda Beauty. Guys, I still don't know how I feel about this one. I've had it ages as well. The plastic's still on it because I don't want to ruin it. So she just looks like that. She looks a lot like the Dior one I've got. And we'll show you that in a second. Just because they've got similar shades, and the Dior one has got a pink in like that, and then the rest of the shades here. So let me just put that there, and I don't think this will need much cleaning, just purely because it's not that old. I got it in November, not in Black Friday or anything. I paid £36 for this one, and I also bought Naomi one as well, so it's quite expensive. I actually purchased two by mistake. So Naomi, you're not the only one that does that. But I've only done it once. Like, with such a high-end product anyway, I can't remember doing this before, and if I would have done it again, it would have gone back to the store, because I cannot afford, unless I really want a product like I wanted this one, I can't afford to be spending £36 a time. So let's just get the Huda one out, and you'll see just how similar they are. So I probably didn't even need the Dior one. Can you oh, can you see how similar they are? It's practically the same highlighter palette, the Dior one. I do like though the formula of the Dior one. The formula of the Dior one is much nicer than the Huda one. I actually watched someone regret buying this purchase. It was Samantha March. I watched her product she regrets buying, and this was in it, and I'm like, no! Not everything works for everyone. So that one's clean now. I just keep it in this box. So next up we've got Kevyn Aucoin Jewel Pop. Now it's an eyeshadow palette plus a face palette, but I'm keeping it in there mainly for the face palette, just because I don't really use these eyeshadows. I need to bring it out soon and test them. This sculpting shade here is one of his most best sellers, isn't it? So I need to try and use that. Barely been used this. I got a good deal on it from TK Maxx. That's the only reason I've got it in my collection. Nice and clean. So I've had a few comments say that I'm inspiring you guys to do this within your own collections. What I'll say to you guys is do it. Do it. If you make videos on it, tag me in them and I'd love to watch them. The next one is Korres Bronzing Glow Palette. Another one from TK Maxx. I'm thinking about doing my TK Maxx bargains video. I don't know what I'll call it, but everything I bought from TK Maxx, I'm thinking about showing it. I feel like that'll be a long video because I bought the majority of my makeup from there. If not from there, from Look Fantastic. So that's that. Let's take that out a second. I love this blush here. It's such a glowy blush. Look at that, guys. It's even better than NARS Orgasm. Beautiful. We'll do the mirror now. Sorry. So that's looking like that, nice and clean. You'll be getting sick of me saying nice and clean before long. So we've got another Too Faced palette here. It's Too Faced Sweet Peach Glow. I've had this ages. Friend gave it me because she wasn't using it anymore. And again, it's a perfect time to be using it now, so don't really know what's holding me back. I think it's just because I've got newer products. You know, I'm quite determined not to bring as much into my collection just purely because a lot of it just isn't getting used. Yeah, these cloths here is so much better than the other one that I was using, but the other one was like a makeup eraser. Then we've got the Smashbox, what's this one called? Crush and Blush palette. I need to put a bit of spray on. And this has got some gorgeous blushes in it as well. It's got the bronzer in it. This blush here, another glowy blush. You can definitely tell what my preference is. And that's just a little bit darker than that one. This one's really nice too. This one's a bit light, but I can make it work. And then that bronzer. I use the entire highlight up it with such a good highlighter, guys. This video is probably not even going to be half an hour, you know. I should have done Drugstore and higher end face palettes together. Then we've got my Smashbox one. It shouldn't need much of a clean up, just purely because it's, again, it's new, or newer, should I say. At this moment in time, nothing's new in my collection because I've not bought anything new in a long time. So that's that. Let's just clean this off. I'm not too sure how I feel about this palette, guys. I really like the highlighters. They're so pretty. But when it comes to the blushers, I like a putty blusher. And the dark. Oh, I've just put my hand in the highlight. Just dinged it. So, can you see how dark they are? And they're not like Super Shock cheeks either. Look, you know, like they're not like the Colourpop ones. So I'm really not sure how I feel about them, but I love the highlighters and we'll definitely use the highlighters up. That's what the blushes look like. I just feel like for my skin tone it's too dark. I could probably use them as cream eyeshadows if I was desperate and I didn't have an eyeshadow palette with me, but I don't often wear cream eyeshadows. Like I said earlier, we don't need to do anything with this because this is going in a giveaway. Obviously it's sent to me in a giveaway, and I don't think the person that sent it to me will mind. She knew I'd already had it, and it just seems a little bit redundant having two in my collection because it's going to take me a long time to get through it. So I'd rather it go to a new home with a few other products that I've got. Then we have this. Right, so this has just got a couple of blush, well, a few blushes in it. I'm going to take, we'll do the mirror first actually. Right, and then we're just going to clean that because it's gotten really, really grotty. I think that's just glue, I don't think that's going to come off. I really like the look of this one. It reminds me so much of Tickled from Benefit. I don't have Tickled, so I can't tell you if it's a dupe, but I've swatched Tickled so many times in Boots, and it reminds me so much of it. So much. Right, so that's what that is looking like. Not the most prettiest of palettes, oops, but I need to try them out really soon. Then we've got the Hourglass one, really becoming a firm favourite. It's the Ambient Lighting Edit in Universe. If they bring another one of these out this year, which they probably will, if I can, I'm going to buy it. Hopefully they'll put a different setting powder in than this. I mean, I do like it now, but I do prefer Dim Light or one of them powders. That's a different powder, that is Infinity. So the Infinity powder do have a little bit of sparkle in them. And I believe like quite a few people were complaining about this palette as well, so I'm not the only one. I mean, I've no complaints, to be honest. It's got some pretty blushes, some really, really pretty blushes. That's really bubblegum pink. I never noticed that before. Don't really have a lot of bubblegum pink blushes. Right, and these ones are in here because I just want to use the blushes. Once the blushes are gone out of these, I'll probably just declutter them because I don't like the eyeshadows. The eyeshadows are terrible, terrible formula. Like in this one, I can't use the lip creams anymore because the palette is so old, but the blush looks so pretty, so I don't want to get rid of it. I want to use the blush, so I might start bringing these out when I shop my stash. Well, I will. So this palette is called Dior Glow Designer. Need to... Then we've got a YSL one. Absolutely love this packaging, guys. I don't think I'll even get rid of this when I use the blush. So again, we've got a really nice bubblegum pink blush there. To be honest, it's not really for me, but I don't use these lips and I don't use the eyeshadows. They're not very good quality at all. Look, there's no pigment in my opinion, and there's just no excuse for it. YSL, book your ideas up. But this is old. I got this for my birthday one year and it's a treasured possession, so when I've used the blush up, I'll probably just keep that one as a decor piece. I'm not too bothered about the Dior one because it's not fancy. So yeah, Next up we've got the Natasha Denona Bronze Cheek. I'm sure we did this. Yeah, we did this when I put some things back, so I won't do it again. And I'm sure I've done this one as well, this Slate, which shouldn't even be in here because it's not high end. So that needs to go into Drugstore. Clean this mirror off. Not used this mirror since my mum bought me the Mickey Mouse one, and she bought me this one as well. Well, I think she bought it for herself, but she never used it. So this can go in there. Pandora box is there. Right. I'm never going to get it the same way as it was. Some candles there as well. I might have to manoeuvre some things around when it's back in the drawer, but that's what we're looking like. We've done it all, guys, and it's took barely any time at all. Like I said, it's probably only going to be half an hour. Let me put this in the drawer and I'll show you what it looks like. Right, so I thought it was too good to be true. We've got 2, 3, 4 left. So we've got the Aesthetica, what I won in a giveaway from Lucy's Unboxing Live. I brought this out once for my Shop My Stash about a month ago now, and I really did like it. So we need to use this more. I only use that like banana cream though. I didn't use any of the others. And then really that was the only bronzer I used. Well, I kind of mixed them. That one is far too dark. And then once, you can get refills, but I don't think anywhere in the UK do refills. So once I've used it, I'll have to put it in the bin, unfortunately. But yeah, that's what that one looks like. And we'll just clean this off. Okay, looking good. Then we've got this one. This one is so cute, isn't it? It's Disney's Find Joy in a Mermaid. Which doesn't really need too much of a clean. I think the next 2 palettes will. Right, so these are self-made palettes, as you can see. So we've got, I'll talk you through it. So we've got 2 Tarte blushes there. This Benefit, I think this one's California. This one is on the tip of my tongue, I can't remember it. Don't rock a chair, I don't think. Anyway, those 2 are from Primark, and then this one is from a Tanya, no, it's from a Deck of Scarlet palette. So let's clean the front. This one is a Bleach London palette, which you'll see when I take them all out. I'm not finding it that easy to clean up. But if they don't clean, guys, you've just got to do the best you can, really. It's just finger marks, you can see. Right, so now let's take these out. There you go. Bleach London. Right, let's put some antibacterial in. Okay, and then we'll put everything back. Oh, that one's from Tanya Burr. That's a Tarte one. And that's Benefit. So those two are Benefit. Oh, I need to do this section. I need some more magnetic palettes, guys. So that's that one. And then this is my oldest magnetic palette. It used to hold all my Makeup Geek ones. So let's just clean the outside and the back. And then we've got Havana Rocker Chair. Oh, the other one, the small like sample, is called Gold Rush from this palette here. Leave them there so you can see them a bit better. Havana, guys, I don't know if I want to keep it. It's really, really pink. Really pink. And I don't know if it's for me. If I don't want this, we're going to declutter it now. It's a shame, really, because you know how expensive they are. It's nice. Built up, it's nice. Right, so we'll pull this out next, Shop My Stash. And if I don't like it on my skin, then we're going to declutter it. Because what is the point in keeping it? I'm not using it. This bronzer is from a Tanya Burr palette. This is from Deck of Scarlet, and again, I don't know if I want to keep this. That is way too dark for me, innit? Way too dark. That can go. And I think I've got another one that I was going to declutter, but I think I'll keep it because it's lighter. Right, so let's put some antibacterial in here. This should be easy enough to clean. There we go, practically brand spanking new. Right, so Havana. I'm dipping my finger into everything. Rocker Chair. Then we've got the Tarte blushes. Other than like that one there and that one there, it's mainly an autumnal palette. Right, let's move these over here. That there. Put that there. I'm just going to get that other blush. See, this is really unique, this blush, and I did want to keep it. Even though I said at the time I don't think I'll have much use for it, but I'm going to see if I can make it look better. Oh, this, guys, is an eyeshadow. It's Shimmer Shimmer. It's from my Makeup Geek collection, and it's a dupe of Kitten. So yeah, that's that. I'm just wondering if we can move. I don't think they'll both fit. No, I'll keep it like this for now. Yeah, we'll keep it like this for now because the colours are very, very similar, so you can just swirl your brush in both, so they're like a duo. I think I've just chipped that by putting my finger in it, and then we'll leave that there as well. So in fact, what I might do I want Rocker Chair Gold Rush in there? I might put Gold Rush back in there. That fits nicely. I'll put the highlighter in this one, and if I want to interchange them like I sometimes do, I can do that. And that is that one. So now, guys, we have definitely finished. I'm going to put them back and you can see what it looks like in the drawer. Right, guys, so here we are. All the face palettes are here. I've got some notepads here, some bigger face palettes here, and then over here are eyeshadow palettes. So these are all the eyeshadow palettes so far that we'll be reviewing at the end of the month. Oh, we've not done base palettes from My Shop My Stash. What I'll do with them is I'll do them at the end of My Shop My Stash. I'll just give everything a good clean. I feel like I'm going to be doing that in every Shop My Stash. I saw someone do it, and rather than just do this now and then do it again in 6 months time, we'll do it in every video as we go, just to keep them looking really, really nice and clean. But yeah, this is what it's looking like, and I'll show you my drugstore ones as well. Right, so this is the heaviest drawer. It's got everything in here. It's got powder blush, cream blush, and some powder blushes. The powder blushes are overflowing into the cream blush, which isn't ideal, so we're probably going to have to do a declutter here really, really soon. Then we've got highlighters here. They're just powder highlighters. I don't have much cream highlighter, just one, and that's in Project Pan. And then over here are all my drugstore. I put these in because I like the blushes, and there's a bronzer as well in here, so that's the other blush. I'm actually thinking about depotting them, but it stops me every single time because of how cute the packaging is. But I'm not much a fan of the eyeshadows anymore, and then all the rest you've seen when I cleaned. So yeah, that's what this is looking like. I hope you've enjoyed this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. So let me know in the comments what you want to see next. High-end, drugstore or Colourpop eyeshadow palettes, and I'll sort that out for you guys. Thank you so much for watching again, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, guys.